There might be something for the team batting second when the ball skids on and comes on more easily to the batsman. Lovely evening here at the Shere Bangla. Very pleasant conditions, and of course the players very relaxed with their first game, and that's good to see. No nerves. Mohammad Mithun was earlier at the toss, and at the toss it was Akbar Ali Khan, of course.
We're all ready for the toss. I've got both the skipper here, Mushfiqur Rahim, Beximco Dhaka skipper, and the first match, Mohammad Mithun for Gazi Group, Chittagong. Spin the coin, please. Head is the call. Tails.
We are going to bowl first.
Mithun bowling. আমরা তো বেশ কয়েকটা ম্যাচ দেখেছি, সবাই মোটামুটি দলটা কিন্তু টস জিতে বোলিং করছে। প্রথম ম্যাচ কেমন প্রিপারেশন?
আমরা দল হিসেবে অনেক ভালো, ব্যালেন্স সাইড। আমরা খুব ভালো প্রিপারেশন নিয়েছি। আজকে ফার্স্ট ম্যাচ, তো পরে ডিউ একটা বড় ফ্যাক্ট হয়ে যায়, সেজন্য আমরা বোলিং করব।
রাইট, বোলিং যেহেতু বোলিংয়ের সিদ্ধান্ত নিয়েছো, তোমাদের মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান, Shariful Islam, you've got a really good balanced bowling attack. তার সাথে ব্যাটিংটাও কিন্তু বেশ শক্তিশালী দল তোমার, সৌম্য সরকার, লিটন দাস। তোমাদের নিশ্চয়ই চিন্তা থাকবে কে কম রান আটকে তারপরে আমরা আরো ভালোভাবে আগাবো।
হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই। বোলারদের এখন আমরা বোলিং করার উদ্দেশ্যে ওইটা, যত কমে আমরা রাখতে পারবো পরে চেস করাটা তত ইজি হবে। সো ফার্স্ট অ্যাজ এ বোলিং ইউনিট আমরা চেষ্টা করব যত কমে আমরা রেস্ট্রিক্ট করতে পারি, দেন আমরা ওটা চেস করার চেষ্টা করব।
ওকে Mithun, all the very best. Thank you.
Good luck.
Mushfiq, what a close game. Could have gone either way, but that's in the past. Now you need to
লাইফবয় সাবান দেয় কোভিড-19 করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে 99.9% অধিক কার্যকর সুরক্ষা।
Born in 1960 up to 2020, the directors and board members up there. And all the teams lining up, paying their respects in silence. Legendary cricketer, remembered by all. Rajan, the footballer, I should say, correction. Sorry, legendary footballer. The cricket being played, I'm sorry about that, but footballer is going to be very sorry. All the football supporters and sports supporters in all over the world are going to miss his presence. But great loss for football. paid the respects in a cricket ground. And of course, you've got to be very, very careful. Wear the Boshundara mask. And we're all set to go, as I say. And we also have a look at the two umpires. Organic Care supplying the safe hand sanitizers, which we are using also. And it's essential that everyone just ensures that safety is maintained. Wear a mask, use sanitizer, social distancing. Everything is required to keep yourself going in a healthy manner. Good evening, Eddie Rainsford.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Shamim. Yeah, the lights are on. Evening game. We're treated to a fantastic cliffhanger yesterday. 24 runs off the final over to win it. Yeah, Beximco corner last night. Went against the Barasal. But today, it's the Gazi group Chittagong versus Beximco Dhaka. That man will be leading his side out for the first time. They'll have the first taste of the tournament and what the conditions will pose today. We saw early in the day, we did speak about how the surface looked as if it was offering a little bit more in terms of bounce and movement. Naeem Sheikh, how excellent was he yesterday? Gave it away out in the deep, trying to go for another half a dozen. Looks an elegant player, looks organized, not afraid to play big shots, but elegant big shots. They don't look as if he's forcing the game. A lot of excitement to come from Dhaka.
There you go, the numbers for Mohammad Naim Sheikh. 27th match for him, 113.39 his strike rate, 350s. As Eddie was saying, a wonderful prospect for Bangladesh in the future. Is already featured in the national squad, and his team will be looking to give him the team a fitting start. Tanzid Hasan, Tamim, 4th match for him. Fledgling career. He also looked quite prospective yesterday.
Yeah, very good. He looked fantastic for his 18. Ended up being a run out, going around the bowler instead of running into straight lines. And interesting enough, Naeem Sheikh batted 3. Today he's opening the batting. So 2 left-handers out there for Dhaka.
Right and wrong.
Well, it's going to be an offie starting off proceeding. Nahidul Islam, 6 wickets so far in his T20 career. So early on, the skipper giving him the responsibility of getting things going. 2 for 9, his best. An important match coming up. And let's play. Just works nicely. That's a nice part of the bat on that, and Son scampers through for a single to start off proceedings.
Yeah, they want to bounce back from yesterday. Couldn't get over the line by 2 runs. Quick single, just for a moment there, a little bit of hesitation, then gets the skates on. He was run out yesterday, impeded by the bowler. Actually went round him on that occasion. This time straight lines and off the mark.
Slip in. Little tentative. Quite gauging the height off the wicket, the bounce on that occasion.
Interesting field. Look at that man in the cow corner region. Nothing. No one protecting the boundary behind square. on the onside. Quite an interesting field. Most occasions you expect the off spinner to put someone behind square on the onside, but a long off and a cow corner. Mid on is up in the circle. There's a slip in place. Field of a region.
That's the thing, if he's not really turning the ball and deviates in line, he can use that angle quite comfortably and play through those spaces on the onside. There is a field in the deep at corner, wideish mid-wicket you might call it. But this has been some good, tight, accurate bowling by Nahidul Islam.
Yeah, good just to deduce, absorb what the surface is doing, looking at the plans. New opening pair, they see it out. Just 3 off the over after the first.
Very strong batting lineup for Gazi Group Chittagong, who are playing their first game. Liton Dash, Mominul Haque, Soumya Sarkar, Mohammad Mithun, Mustafizur Rahman, Shykat. So when they bat, they can expect to really consolidate early on, use the power play overs. Beximco Dhaka made a couple of changes. Yasir Ali and Nayeem Hasan not playing. In comes Shahadat Hossain and Abu Haider Rani. Shariful Islam, another right arm of a Bashundhara group, and is where he's bowling from. Well, I think that's a wrong graphics there to put on. As you can see, he's not right-handed. Anyways, I'm sure they're going to just correct that.
Little bit of movement through the air. As much bounce initially seen. Now obviously it's into the second over. Bolo get into his work. The one thing Dhaka need to be very careful of here is a sedate start. They must not forget their strengths. Tanzid looked very good yesterday. Looked as if he was going to take the game to the bowlers. Yes, they didn't get across the line, so you think, well, do we be a bit more conservative coming into this game and build ourselves into the innings and not lose early wickets? Sometimes that mentality takes away your natural flair.
Delicate balancing act. You turn to curb your natural instincts, as you're saying. But I think you should go with the flow, as they say. Play what you're happy with, comfortable with. Oh, that reared up from just back of the length. It's gone away. Wow, 4 runs.
Good grief. That's taken off. The very first ball of this over, around the ankle region. The third ball, he's obviously got into his work, hit the deck, and it's taken off. Pace, bounce. Gosh, and it's even swung after the keeper. Keeper had no chance. Just keeps going. Surprised everybody behind the wickets.
Well, we saw Ibadat getting a bit of bounce and movement late after it had crossed the batsman, and he tended to keep on bowling them short. Oh, he's gone. Yep, just what they needed, just to poke at it outside the off stump, and a good take in the slips.
Yeah, I think the previous ball has probably played on his mind a little bit. The feet don't go, does not commit to the shot. Finds the outside edge, and it's a very good catch by Soumya Sarkar. Flies through to him. A good piece of bowling. Bit of a scrambled seam. It holds its line, actually straightens. Look where it takes it, almost behind him, flying through to the slips. And it's an impact through because he's dangerous, Tanzid. Has got to make his way back to the change room for 2. It's 7-4.
A new batsman in Sabbir Rahman. Well, he didn't get much of an opportunity to show his wares in the previous game. Those are his numbers, good numbers. Over 3,200 runs, 15 50s, best of 122. Sent in earlier today, came in at number 6 yesterday. So a little change in how the batting order has gone for the Dhaka team.
I did mention sometimes you just can't allow a bowler to bowl at you, especially on a surface that's offering a little bit. There's one that's gone straight through to the keeper, actually went over the keeper. The next one, there wasn't great foot movement and commitment on the front foot. And that's because the mentality of the bowler is that, well, I can string up a few dots, I can bowl in an area. But if the batsman is coming at you, you've got to change your lengths. And on that occasion, stuck on the crease, trusted the hands, played away from the body.
Oh, that was a little wayward and easily tucked away. Simple enough, didn't get a bat, didn't get the glove, got a bit of the thigh to get 4 leg byes. After 2, it's 11 for 1.
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যেখানে খুশি। ওয়েলকাম টু সিনে স্পট।
Early breakthrough, they've lost the wicket of Tanzid. Beximco Dhaka have, and after 2 overs, just, I suppose, have to regroup. But see Nahidul again. Well, he stood his ground and hit it into the deep. Comfortable single.
They've lost their first. Beximco Dhaka. There's. Look at where the foot ends up on off stump. The ball is wide, but because he spots it early, his hands commit because his foot's already planted. And all it does is find the outside edge. Sabbir coming up the order today, opportunity to bat for a longer period, also has an opportunity to make use of the power play. Long on and cow corner in place. No fielders through the cover region, so got to be smart here. Use of the feet. Manipulate the strike, manipulate the angles in the field. Try and, because right now it just seems very sedate from a Dhaka's point of view. And this is allowing Chittagong to almost just line up dot deliveries, string them up as they say.
In particular, he's not really trying to get the ball to rip or get some extra turns, just concentrating on a perfect line and length, not giving any width, any space for the batsman to work with, forcing them to manufacture shots, take a few risks. You see the trigger movement. Came early and the batsman followed him.
Yeah, very clever on that occasion by the bowler, because he exposes his stumps and hoping that the bowler would go to the stumps and that would free up the offside. As you said rightfully, just follows him, watches the feet. Yeah, going nowhere here. Going nowhere fast.
Too much movement around the crease. That's been the problem for Sabbir. On 2 occasions, it's just moved around a little bit too much for the bowlers to adjust. Wants to follow him, wants to just bowl it a shade wider. Excellent bowling here. Oh, bit of a yes and no. Quick return to the crease saves him. 3 overs done, 12 for 1.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Well, it's been difficult going right from the word go after losing Tanzid. Sabbir and Naim have not really been able to get a move on. It was brilliant last over by Nahidul. Really pegged them back. Only a single run in the previous over. So the pressure will be on Naeem Sheikh. Short, wide and clubbed away. 4 easy runs for the taking.
With on offer, punished. Gets in a good position. And really sometimes the pictures just need to do the talking here.
Anytime the bowlers hit away for a boundary in the first ball, just puts that little bit of extra pressure on him. Oh, that's delectable looking shot. Eased into that covered drive. Beautifully done.
Right, get all your cameras out. Get your camera on your phone out and focus on this shot. It's classy. All the lines are moving in one direction. Oh, eat your heart out. Beautiful.
Yeah, left-handers playing the cover drive. That's elegance personified. Absolutely top-notch shot that. Makes it look so simple. Just effortless. Well, didn't quite get hold of it, but had enough. Take it almost to the boundary.
Yeah, his first over was phenomenal. Look at that, in a good area, a little bit of swing. That was a bit wide. That one took off. It finds the outside edge. That one straying down the leg side. But you look at the ball previous to the wicket. I think it just sat in the mind of Tanzid that he could not get forward enough or commit on the front foot, and he didn't in the end. A bit of a field change. And coming up to fine leg, the backward square goes back, and there's acres of real estate through the onside in front of square.
Oh, and that's the area he was targeting. He's trying to pull it from outside the line of off into the area you've just mentioned. Trying to take advantage of those wide open spaces.
It's actually gone across him. He's picked up the length pretty early and he thinks, well, I can hit this through the onside, but isn't quite there. And as he tries to work in his innings, he hasn't even got off the mark. I think that would be a better option to get onto off stump and maybe nudge it through the onside and feel back on ball and open up your account. At this point, 0 off 8 deliveries.
Again, trying to go across. Can't understand the thought process there. Struggling to get off the mark. The pressure building on Sabbir Rahman here. More orthodox shots. Use the angles. This normal way to get off the mark would help his cause.
Forcing, you can see the bottom hand just choking the bat. Trying to get it through the offside. Trying to force it. And actually the back face actually turns in his hand because he's actually going at the ball so hard. Nice to see that Mohammad Mithun has kept the slip in place.
It's up in there now. Where's this one headed? There's a fielder coming underneath that one. And the easiest of takes. All the pressure work. It was not good cricket from the batter. Fell for it. Tried to hit his way out of trouble. And he has to go back.
Yeah, I think that was written in the scars. Those 9 deliveries that he faced. He just looked out of sorts. He tried to force everything. On this occasion, tries to go over the top and straight. Again, the back face turns in his hand. It's skied. And another opportunity. And it's taken.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন cinematic.mobi
The skipper Mushfiqur Rahim comes in at a time of stress for his team. Once again, have to go through the rebuilding process. Sabbir Rahman really out of sorts today. Couldn't get off the 0 mark. Well, he's got over 4,000 runs and 98 not out is his best. 24 50s.
Yeah, I think the top order, and especially the changes they've made today, he would have wanted to come in when the innings is somewhat settled. Now he's coming in and trying to repair it and at the same time play his natural game, pushing the innings forward. Still within the power play, 2 overs to go.
And he reverses and he goes. Goodness gracious me. What a shot to attempt. We've just come in at the follow wicket. The skipper, a shake of the head, but that was uncalled for. He's trying to reverse, getting a tickle and easy take in the slip.
I did say he would have wanted to come into the innings while it was settled. Instead, he's coming in there's turmoil. He comes out and he tries to play the reverse sweep. Gets a fine edge. I think actually a little bit of glove in there as well. Comfortable catch for Soumya Sarkar. He takes his second catch. Mushfiqur Rahim gone without scoring. Dhaka in trouble. 21 for 3.
In a heap of trouble. Beximco Dhaka. It's Akbar Ali, the under-19 skipper, and he's facing the hat-trick delivery. And Nahidul. Well, it's not, I beg your pardon. It's a different over. So that's the way he went. Almost losing it. So 2 overs, the 2 wickets had fallen earlier, but this one gets him 4 runs.
Nahidul's bowling fantastically well. First one up, trying to hit it down the ground, gets an outside edge, he evades the man at slip. Wow. Leg slip in places now. As well. The pressure's on here for Dhaka.
It's driven nicely, just could not stop it.
Really the first ball he faced.
I've seen evidence of that in the first game also. That extra bit of bounce being a little disconcerting for the batters. And Naeem Sheikh and young Akbar Ali need to just concentrate. Just oops. Nahidul has been exemplary. He's been tight, accurate. He's got the wicket he deserved. Dhaka in a heap of trouble, going at 5.57 at the moment.
Yeah, just a closer look at that wicket again. He's just gone a little bit harder into the surface, and a very good catch by Soumya Sarkar. That's taken over the top of his head, over the shoulder height. Yeah, Joy, big wicket.
Akbar Ali is known to be a cool, calm and collected player. Shown a lot of promise in the Under-19 World Cup. Ah, he's gone big time. Sliced it a little bit, but still it has maybe not. It's just pulled in there.
Especially in these circumstances, present situation, Dhaka looking to repair the damage up against one of the best. Actual ball nicely played. That's gone through the cover. Beautifully played. Just leans into it and finds the gap.
What he was doing there. This will give a lot of confidence to this left-hander.
I think the important part was he didn't want to hit it too hard. He just back himself up, plays through the line, leans into it, and plays a gorgeous looking drive. This time, he's put that away. He's hammered it. He's slugged it down to long on for the maximum. Oh, that is a biggie.
That goes up and over. Good extension of arms. Look at that. He's a good-looking batsman, isn't he? I've seen him scoring a 50 against India. Yeah, stand and deliver. What a shot. Got the height, got the distance. All over it. He really needs to play long if his side needs to put a good score today.
Yeah, once you see the batsmen looking at the surface with a sort of a bounce, then they start to back themselves up. If the bounce is good and if the bounce is consistent, then you will see shots like that. All you got to do is take your time. Swing and a miss, that's a poor shot. I mean, you need to just shoulder the responsibility, make sure that you don't get out at this stage of the game. You need to stay safe. Talking about safety, there you go. The Bashundhara mask. Make sure you have it on. The face mask from Bashundhara. Everyone around here wearing them. Need to make sure that those shot selections are right on the money. Short one, he's pulled that away, but he'll find a fielder in the deep. Only a single is already a very good over, Mazhar. 12, so you don't need to see batsmen taking unnecessary risks.
If you look at that shot, he already covered that line, went outside off stump, showing his intent. And the reason why I'm saying I want this guy to bat long, because he already got the start. And after losing 3 early wickets, his team needs him badly. And the way he batted so far, he really needs to bat long and gain that confidence. At the same time, will help his team as well. He's looking at the ball really well.
Right, Akbar Ali, skipper of the under 19 team, which created history by winning the ICC Cricket World Cup under 19. Gets an opportunity. Slip is still in. A bit wide. Lets it go to the keeper. 42 for 3.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
For 3. Yeah, confirmation. Power play gone. Change in bowling. Looks like it's going to be Mosaddek Hossain Shykat in the attack. Right arm off spinner. There's certainly some grip and turn for the spinners. We've seen what the seamers are doing on the surface. And he needs to bowl well. Even if you are getting some purchase from the pitch, you got to get to bowl a good line and length to create that extra pressure. Nicely played down the ground for a single.
Akbar was involved in a good partnership on the other day with Mushfiqur Rahim, and he needs it today as well. At the same time, rotating the strike will be important. Not going for the big fancy strokes. They already passed the power play, and now the rebuilding job is there. At the same time, boundaries will come.
Free-flowing batsman, but he's coming into bat under pressure. Let's have a look at the power play. Beautifully delivered, inviting the batsman to fish, and it's a very good catch. Some lovely shots. First it was Naeem. Now Sabbir Rahman just trying to play a nothing shot. 2 wickets in succession, and I don't know what Mushfiqur Rahim was thinking at the stage of the game, because he just got in. That was the very first delivery. Big 6 from the bat of Mohammad Naim Sheikh. It's all happening here at the Shere Bangla National Stadium, Mirpur. The T20 got off to a flying start a couple of days earlier. 2 exciting matches to start with. You just have to make sure that you bat sensibly. You still can score runs. The kind of shot that we've seen from the bat of especially Naeem Sheikh, it suggests that yes, if you're willing to spend time, you can score runs here.
Right, talking about Mushfiqur,